Well, hello, my beautiful Libra. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your major quickie. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Without further ado, let's get straight to your reading. Just to let you know, I will be doing my usual longer messages, but these major quickies are a series of readings for those of you who are on the go. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Ooh, straight away, Libra, we have the Tower. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. A lot of people get a Wheel of Fortune. Oh, look how, serious the flip of the coin is there. And we have the Empress. Okay, so big story here, my beautiful Libra. A lot of people get a little bit nervous when they see the Tower, especially if it's opening the spread, because this is the energy that is propelling you forward. The universe is giving you a bit of a surprise, something you're not expecting that nudges you out of your comfort zone. It will make you feel a little bit uncomfortable at first, but it is for your highest good, okay? So, it might hit you like a bit of a lightning bolt. It might be a person, it could be a scenario, an event, it could be a piece of information that comes to the surface that makes you feel just a little bit off at first. It's to open your third eye. They're actually pushing you towards using your intuition, okay? So they want you to open that third eye in order to see where you may have been going round and round in circles or have some sort of spiral going on in your life that led you to be in exactly the same position as you were, no matter how much you travel, either with a person, whether it's, a year down the line, you're still going round and round the same circles. It feels very stagnant energy. Whether it's a career that you, just coasting in, you're recognizing where there is no progress, okay? So it makes you start to look at things in your life where you can achieve better, where you can move towards a more abundant lifestyle. Now, in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, a lightning bolt hits the crown chakra and the Tower goes on fire. Two figures leap into the unknown, but if they stayed where they were, which is that stuck, stagnant energy, they'd be burnt. So the universe brings on like an act of God in order to nudge you out of your comfort zone, to force you to make a decision. It's almost like it forces you, and this card is in the position of the antagonist position, Wheel of Fortune. It's forcing you to take a risk on something. Okay, so we'll talk about this card in the antagonist position. This is the thing that you're resisting. You may not realize you're resisting it. You may feel like you're in a bit of stuck in a rut here, this stuck energy, but you're about to be surprised by something that helps you turn a page, okay, in terms of your fortune. It is a turning point. But at the moment, until you move forward, sorry, something just brushed my hand here. Okay, normally they give me a message with that, so I'm not sure what that is. All I keep seeing is spider. Now this came up not in your reading, Libra, but perhaps in a reading for Aries. I'm not sure. A couple of days ago, they just kept giving me the spider. So perhaps spider is in some way relevant to you. Perhaps you have one, or perhaps as you're listening to this reading, a spider is on your hand here. I'm not sure. It's quite precise. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you in this reading. So there is a turning point here where the universe, fate, intervenes in order to lift you out of a circumstance where you're just going round and round in circles. Now, during that stuck period, you may have felt like you're going nowhere, but actually it was almost like an incubation period where you are doing a lot of healing, a lot of growing. So wherever you feel like there was no forward movement, it was actually an internal or a spiritual journey that you're actually moving forward on. So there were lessons to be learnt here. And as you can see right in the center, there's like a cocoon in a face there. So you were being protected and you were almost growing. There was, this feeling stuck energy, it was like out of your control. You're meant to have some sort of delay with what you truly want to do, whether that's a relationship or a job. We're going to go deeper and find out. But they're indicating that period was not wasted, okay? And once you recognize that it's almost like let it go, let it flow. Once you recognize that your fate or your fortune is kind of a bit, the big stuff is kind of a bit out of your hands. It's almost like releasing to spirit, to your co-creator, to recognize that you and the co-creator are actually designing your reality by, you know, turning your visions into a reality by inspired action. But it's almost like you're surrendering to the universe, realizing that actually the universe has your back, okay? Once you recognize that, it's a turning point in your luck, and a lot of abundance, good fortune comes towards you. This is your moment, but you may have to take some sort of risk, okay? So you may, you know, for example, you've got two jobs on offer. One seems like it's really good on paper. The other one, your intuition is saying, go for this one. You're not sure. You take a gamble and you go with the one that your intuition, your instinct is telling you towards going, and you let the other one go. Okay, so some sort of gamble here, perhaps a choice. Now we do have the unifying energy, the Empress card. Beautiful energy there, Libra. This is in your element, and also it's about abundance. Okay, this is the overriding energy that ties everything up. This reveal or this event that comes from out of the blue, it seems unwanted because it makes you feel a little bit nervous or out of control, and it turns your fortune to favor good luck, and it ties it all together because you deserve abundance and you know your worth. Libra, this is about knowing who you are and what you deserve, and magnetizing all that you deserve towards you. The Empress, she always stands in her power, and she knows who she is and commands the abundance that is meant for her to come towards her. Now, male or female, this is not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. But whatever you've been trying to achieve with love and your intuition, it's going to lead to a lot of growth, okay? The Empress is about birthing either children, so if you are hoping to have a child after a period of feeling like it's not going to happen, then this is a very fertile time for you, and it brings a lot of peace, a lot of love. But also if you're trying to birth like new ideas or a new job or something creative, it's almost like it springs to life and it brings so much peace. They're giving me sorry, they're just give me a sentence here. One moment, please. I'm doing a major quickie, so I'm trying to be on the surface energy, but sometimes they check in with something a little bit major. Creativity is the seat of abundance. Creativity is the seat of abundance. I don't know who needs to hear that, or perhaps it's something that you say. That's what they're giving me here. It leads to you. It feels like there's two hearts here. So perhaps there's two hearts coming together as one. Perhaps there's a collaboration, but you know your worth. Or perhaps there's you and another person are coming together to create something beautiful. But we're going to go deeper and find out what we're dealing with here. A lot of breezes joining me, so the energy is powering up. I'm using the Good Tarot to gain the a little bit more of what they'd like to talk about. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Libra? For those of you who are new to my channel, I take jumpers from the pack. I do not, ooh, look at that. Smash that tower out of the way. That energy tells me that you got this, okay? That tower, whatever reveal comes towards you, to a fire. Look at that. Boom, this is powerful energy. This is meant to happen, okay? This is your creative future or whatever it is. It's like mapping progress. It makes you move forward, even if you feel like you're fed up, okay, and you cannot move forward there. We're going to come back to that in a moment. Just going to get the other cards for you. Thank you so much. For those of you who are not aware, you only take you only take uprights in this particular deck, the Good Tarot. You don't take reversals unless, two cards in that position. Interesting. You don't take reversals unless I'm guided to do so. I won't. Oh, 3. Wow. Okay, so we got the Star card. Beautiful energy. Okay, we got the 3 of fire and we got the 3 of air. 3 is the magic number. Okay, so we will start here with the 2 of fire. When you get this 2 of fire, this is about mapping your progress. You know, even if you're feeling like fed up there, that you think you cannot go on, and that, you know, you're feeling stuck, and that it's all doom and gloom around you, some sort of event comes to show you trust in the process. Engage more deeply with your intuition and with envisaging something new for yourself, okay? Because you're about to manifest it onto the physical plane. This is about, it's about, you know, those times where you feel like things are going wrong and you feel alone, and actually spirit is carrying you. Can you see that giraffe there? This figure looks pretty depleted in energy and feels a little bit fed up. But this giraffe is, you know, head and shoulders above the world, can see ahead, knows your direction, and is still guiding you on the path, even though you feel like you're getting nowhere or you cannot even go on. Spirit says, don't worry, I got your back. I can see forward. You're still on the right track. And it carries you to where you need to be. This is it's like the light of the spirit guides you. It's like the universe is aligning and bringing you what you need, even in a time where you feel like that's not possible. It's about believing in the miracles. Passion will actually also attract what you truly desire. There's an energy here as well of just letting go, letting it go, letting it flow, being. Once you're being, it's almost like you're guided to where you need to be. And also, they're really highlighting this precipice here. You're on the edge of something big, okay, Libra, and you're about to hit it. There's a lot of growth here, a lot of passion. Yeah, it feels like everything is aligning in your favor. Now we have the 5 of Earth. When we get the 5 of Earth, oh, sorry, they're just not finished with this card yet. They just wanted me to connect this 2 of fire to the 2 of wands in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. That's about waiting for the right moment as well, okay? You may be waiting for some sort of result for something. And you're wondering if it's going to be successful or not. It's a positive outcome is the energy I'm getting. It's what is meant to be for your success, your prosperity path, okay? So the results that come on in there, it allows you to move forward with passion. Now, coming to the 5 of Earth, this is about whilst you were feeling maybe a little bit stuck, you may have thought about alternative forms of abundance, and it's almost like you're changing your mindset there in terms of finances. You know, how can I make what I have work for me? You may have looked at, I have a little in this direction, I got a little in this direction. How can I pull it all together for growth? Okay, so it feels very much like you're being very resourceful and moving away from that idea of lack in the mind, and because you recognize that if you that's the thing that's blocking you. Negative, if you're having any sort of negative thoughts in the moment, and we all have them. We're all human, Libra, so you know, we all have those 3 a.m. doubts or, you know, worries that things won't go so well. But they're indicating you're being very shrewd during this time and changing your mindset to be more abundant. It raises your vibration and actually shows you that luck is on your side. Oh, big breeze there coming on in. So they're really highlighting there's a lot of success that's about to be illuminated in your sphere, but it's come after a period of hunkering down, you know, battening down the hatches for some sort of austerity. So you may have been like pulling your money together, making sure everything is, you know, you're being shrewd about it, clever. They want to highlight this fox at the bottom. This fox is sleeping by a wonderful little yellow flower, okay? So it feels like this fox is being very shrewd and very, just knowing, you know, it's kind of like a period of rest, letting everything settle before having to take on what's coming next. Now we do have the Star card, okay? The Star card is a beautiful energy card. In this particular deck, it's about inspiration, okay? It's being illuminated. You're being inspired by life right now and inspired by what's going on, your ability to create this really powerful reality. Success is kind of yours when you see the star card. This is about you being catapulted, wishing on a star and getting your dreams coming true, okay? It's also about a little bit of healing. You may have gone into a bit of a self-reflective mode, done some healing, and sort of like waiting for the right moment to reaction your dreams or your desires. Okay, this is also about believing in miracles. Oh, they just said the glass is half full, not half empty. Okay, so they're really highlighting to me your perspective on things, and believing in miracles, having faith that the universe has your back there. With this particular card, you're being encouraged to create whatever it is you're trying to achieve here, because you're going to be very successful. Yeah, it's like you're looking to the future with hope for new beginnings. It's very peaceful. It feels like you're on the edge of something big. That's what they keep giving me. You're on the edge of something big because you know your worth. You know what you deserve. And luck is on your side. You just need to recognize it's out of your hands. Okay? You've done what you can do. Yeah, look at that. 3 of Fire is incredible. 3 of Fire, you're actually in the boat of opportunity, okay? You're expanding when you get this card. This is about the fullness of your ideas and going off and achieving them. You're on the right path when you get this card. This is you traveling to your success, okay? You're recognizing that opportunities are starting to pop up before you, and it's like it's illuminating the way. The universe is saying the time is now, okay? And you're navigating. You are the master or mistress of your destiny, and you've got a lot of passion that's driving you through with that 3 of Wands there. This is about expanding as well. There's something here about teamwork, okay? Especially over the Empress card when I was picking up that jewel energy, 2 hearts coming together to make something really wonderful. Now this is either in something you're trying to achieve on the creative field or in work, your career, or it's in love. Because there's a lot of passion here. Yeah, you know your direction. You're headed in the right direction. Yeah, that keeps you saying you're on the right path. As long as you're like in harmony with your heart's desire, all your relationships or whatever you're trying to achieve financially, the vibrations are really high, and there's going to be a lot of harmony and connectedness. Because you're following your heart and your passion. We also have the 3 of Air, okay? They want me to give you here that you may be doing some sort of traveling or waiting for the right moment to travel in order to action something. There is some sort of expansion here. Now this could be localized travel, or it could be, expanding. It feels very much travel for business rather than travel for vacation, but we'll pull a card on it and see. And I have the 3 of Air there for you. Okay, the 3 of Air is about like silver linings. And if you had some sort of disappointment or something happened in the past that didn't go your way, it was meant to be. It was like, rejection is God's protection, but it's also God's redirection, okay? So what is for you will never pass you by. And when you get this card, it feels like another person helps you realize the truth of a situation, that whatever is truly yours can never be withheld from you, and it is always meant for your highest good. So perhaps you'll be getting advice from somebody regarding what it is that you do. You'll be having some sort of communication, because the 3 of Air is about communication, okay? You're just seeking some sort of advice about how to move forward, and using this opportunity in order to expand on your business, or it feels very much like something in the past didn't go as well as you'd hoped, and it's now you're like talking to somebody about it, because now that you're doing well, you recognize how to learn a little bit more about what didn't go so right in the past. It's like learning from your mistakes but discussing it, so that you can learn a little bit more and expand. Okay, perhaps you're going to be speaking to somebody in your workspace who's higher up, or in your career who's like at a level that you want to ascend to, like the powers that be. It feels like you're going to have a conversation with the powers that be and get advice in order to help you rise even further, because you've got that star. It feels very much like there's some sort of recognition or award, or the spotlight's going to be on you for your work or whatever it is you're trying to achieve here. Perhaps you even want to be in the public eye, because when you get the Empress card, knowing your worth and being very creative, plus the Star card, that's my performer card, it feels like if you're trying to be in the spotlight, or I don't want to say fame, because I don't really like that word. I think it's like it's an empty word. You could be like someone important in your community, or if you were wanting to get on to, I don't know, you're an actor or performer or an artist. It really feels like you're raising up in the path of your dreams, okay, with that Star card. Now we're just going to get a couple of cards in the Light Seers Tarot to help solidify the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify what else you need my beautiful Libra to know? The Fool. Fool card. Beautiful new start. A wonderful adventure ahead of you. This is very exciting, Libra. I mean, oh, the Hierophant. I'm loving that also. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Six of Swords. Stuck no more. I'm loving that. This is power, power, power read. Okay, so the Six of Swords turned up in the reverse, just so you're aware, which means you're moving forward, which is beautiful. So we got the Fool card here, Aries energy. This is exciting, taking that leap of faith. Okay, so whatever this event here is that makes you feel slightly uncomfortable, it may even be a rejection from something that you were hoping for, and you're like feeling down about it, but it's opened your eyes to this learning. And then you realize you were never meant to get that in the first place, because something better came along instead. And that led to a lot more success and abundance than you were hoping for with the other thing. Okay, so there's a wonderful new start here. It's exciting. It's a fresh hope for the future. You're taking a risk, a leap of faith into the unknown with the news that you get or the event. Okay, it feels rejuvenated, re-energized. It feels almost like, hold on tight, we're about to ascend. It's really exciting energy when you get that Fool card. It's also about embracing life with enthusiasm and energy. Yeah, it's almost like you know the destination, you know where you're going. The journey is the fun bit. You're releasing, surrendering to the universe, and co-creating with your spirit to get to where you want to go. But the journey, as I say, you're just enjoying the journey. Because along that journey, Spirit, the universe, they line things up. People you're meant to meet for your higher ascension, for lessons, etc., etc. Everybody you meet, good, bad, indifferent, they are part of your journey, and they're meant to be there for a reason. Either to learn, to teach you something, or you teach them something. Okay? It's an exchange. So we also have the Hierophant. Okay, now as I said, I felt like there was two people coming together. Now, if I'm going to read this in terms of love, because they've given me that first, if you're hoping to get into a relationship with somebody and it's felt a little bit stuck and stagnant here, there is a turning point. Okay, the lesson you need to learn is to know your worth. And once you know your worth, then the turning point happens there, okay? And that the Hierophant, is often my marriage card or my higher level commitment card. So you will be ascending in this connection. This is a Taurus card, so they could have a Taurian placement, but it's also connected to some sort of learning, higher spiritual learning, or perhaps you're doing some sort of studying, contacting, or doing stuff online with certain institutions in order to further your career. There's a lot of luck around it, okay? There's, look how happy that figure is in that card. Male or female, not about the gender, it's about the energy. This person is super contented, they're ascending, okay? And there is something to be learnt for the future here as well, as luck takes over. The wheel of fate intervenes and puts you on the path of your destiny. And as we can see, Six of Swords in the reverse. You're not stuck anymore. You're moving forward, okay? When you get this, it's after a period of feeling stagnant, okay? There may have been some sort of travel issues as well that came into play to make you feel stuck. But the Tower, whatever this energy, the event that comes forward, it kind of blows everything out of the water to shake up the energy to allow you to move forward for progress, for fortune, for abundance. Okay, very exciting energy. Just going to give you a Fountain Tarot card before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We do have the Five of Swords, not my favorite card, but they're just giving me a little hint of something there. One moment, please. Thank you so much. Definitely, you got the Eight of Wands. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Libra? What do they need to know? Nine of Wands. Okay, so they're indicating with this Five of Swords. Now, I'm not getting an energy that you're actually dealing with somebody who's sabotaging you. I'm getting an energy of this is where sometimes you may sabotage yourself, Libra, and this is self-doubt, okay? Okay, one moment, please. I'm just checking in with this. There's a bit of fear here about new start, and it comes from self-doubt, thinking that maybe you're not enough, but actually you're more than enough. You've got everything you need within you. You bring the magic. Okay, it's connected to the Tower energy. There is somebody in your sphere. Now, this could be a co-worker, it could be your boss, it could be a love interest, it could be anybody. It really speaks of someone withholding some sort of information, some sort of communication, okay? That Five of Swords, they're withholding. They're sitting on some information that actually, when it comes towards you, it's a bit of a bombshell. And it kind of makes you feel a little bit off balance briefly, but you recalibrate and you realize it's actually, it allows you to move forward. Okay, so I feel like this may be the disappointment. There's someone sitting on some information that may feel like a bit of a disappointment, but not too long after you get the Eight of Wands. This card, when you get this particular card in the upright, suggests you're definitely right on track, okay? You can see it's like train tracks there. You're still on track and the sun is in the horizon, so you're definitely on the right path to your abundance and to happiness, to success. And as soon as you learn this information that makes you, this Tower and information that makes you feel a little bit wobbly, in comes some really good news off the back of it. It's real quick, okay? So it really feels like hold on tight, you're about to shoot off into success, okay? But it comes after some sort of disappointment here. Now, they just said glitter to me. Glitter. Okay, you know that sparkly stuff, glitter. Okay, so perhaps as you're listening to this reading, you're using glitter to do something creative or something, or you've got glitter on your hands or a piece of glitter somewhere. They're not giving me the sentence, all that glitters is not gold, but it could be connected to the disappointment. Perhaps this something that may have rejected, some sort of rejection or bad news that you felt was bad news that came. It feels like it looked on the surface like it was awesome, but actually beneath the surface, all that glitters is not gold. So take that as it resonates, but that's what they're giving me. Now, we also have the Nine of Wands here. So yeah, there may be competition for whatever you do, but this is about maintaining your boundaries. Persisting, yes, it's hard. You've had a bit of a battle here, but you're moving forward. And most importantly, you're ascending. You're ascending to the top there. So any rivalry or competition, as it were, you are moving up the success ladder, as it were, in order to get to where you need to go. But you're persisting, even though you've overcome so much. There's been a lot of obstacles that you've had to overcome here, and I'm just going to pull a quick card on that, because they're also which deck should we go? Okay, I'm just going to go here. I'm just going to pull a card on it because I want to see if it's connected to the love. I feel like it's connected to career, but I just want to check, because that Hierophant card, which could be some sort of institution that you're either working for or about to pair up with. I just want to get a clarification on this. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify? I was going to say the Hierophant with the 9 of Wands, but they know what they want. It's the rejection. Okay, as you can see. So after a period of rejection, this Ace of Wands is you know, a false start or a delay that you feel like is a rejection. But it's not. It actually is something that's very successful that comes on in afterwards. Okay, you weren't meant to get something because you're meant to get something better. And one more. Thank you so much. Okay, so there we go. We've got an indication about love here. Okay, so 4 of Wands is my marriage card. Okay, so it's my halfway to marriage card. So they're indicating if you were hoping to have some sort of communication with somebody and it was like a false start in a relationship, I don't feel like anybody was abusive or a douche or anything like that. I feel like someone got scared and kind of maybe stopped talking. Now that's obviously not very nice behavior, but they did it in fear. They self-sabotage themselves. They're about to come on in and discuss that with you because they actually want to give you, they want to be in a solid relationship with you that actually leads to some sort of higher level commitment. Okay, so I just wanted to clarify that before I close. And yeah, they're going to leave it there. Okay, I was going to say, shall we go on? But they no. We're just going to give you a wisdom of the oracle to close the reading, my beautiful Libra. So it looks like in your career, things are hotting up. And ooh, we have, oh, look at that. Not for you. So there's some sort of rejection that happens or some sort of tower moment that pulls the rug from underneath you. It's not for you. Why? Because there's something better, Libra. That's why. Now, they've all of a sudden just given me this. So this could be for somebody in particular out there. It feels like someone may have rejected you in love and is coming back on in to communicate that with you. But there's someone better coming. This person, there is indication of some sort of gameplay. The self-sabotage, they may have done a little bit of gameplay here. They're indicating this person is not for you. You have, there's someone better coming on in. The you know, Wheel of Fate is actually intervening and bringing you someone better that wants higher level commitment. So yeah, oh yeah, look, I'm looking at this card now. There's like there's a chess game there. So something about game playing going on, but also they've got a fortune cookie in the center, and it says nope. So interesting. It's the fortune cookie is like nope, and you got the Wheel of Fortune in the negative with the resistance. You know, this is the thing to overcome. Something better is on the other side. So we're going to go. Also, number 6 is about the lovers, which is Gemini energy. That's about love. 6s are about love. And it says, not for you. A clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. Did I not say that, Libra? This is just clarifying this whole reading. And it says, there are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel like you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you're not going to attain what you were hoping for right now. Indeed, your dreams for the exact thing will not be fulfilled because something better is on its way. And you get the... sorry, there's a bit more here. It says... Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. You need to trust this. And the relationship message is, some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning, but the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it's not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you're the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. For every pot there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. Now your prosperity message is, You can strategize and project and symptomize and invest all your time and energy, but sometimes your best laid plans seem to go awry in spite of it all. Keep in mind though that no effort is wasted. Fail fast and learn from defeat. Then keep going. You will eventually succeed, although perhaps not this game, not this time. Know when you're sorry, put my tongue back in. Know when to fold your cards. Something better is on its way. Okay, my beautiful Libra. So that's basically clarifying the reading here. There's some sort of disappointment first, and look what's to come. This is incredible. Now I'm just going to give you a trinket before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What do my beautiful Libra need to know? They want to give you two. One is the skull and crossbones. Now that could be that, the death card energy here, number 13, is about big changes about to happen, but you're walking away from something that does not serve you, and you're moving on, rebirthing the situation, transforming it into something more positive, that phoenix rising from the ashes, okay? But it could also indicate that the first opportunity that is either denied to you, whether that's in love or in career, because this is a major quickie, is not for you, okay? It would have ended up, they were going to say poisonous, negative, okay? But it actually helps you get better. So there's a transformation here. Where would you like this? They want it on the Ace of Wands, because this either false start or delay or, rejection in something actually transforms your situation and puts you on the most successful path of all. And we also have a coin, and it says Queen Elizabeth II. So perhaps you're either from the UK, or you're going to travel there, or your work is somehow connected to that, or the person that you're going to meet is Queen Elizabeth. Perhaps your name is Elizabeth II. You know what? I just went Queen Elizabeth II, and they went the second opportunity. The second opportunity. So it feels, whoever that energy is, it's interesting that we got Queen Elizabeth II. So they're just given the second opportunity. That's the most abundant thing. Where would you like this? Where would you like? They want it on the Empress card. Know your worth. They keep saying the second opportunity is the most abundant, the most successful. So somebody out there must need to know that. Okay, my beautiful Libra, I'll leave it there. Sorry, they're just giving me a mosquito. Okay, now for me, mosquitoes, every creature on this earth is essential to this earth. But mosquitoes, they are annoying. So perhaps this situation is annoying at first. They're just showing me a mosquito. Perhaps you just got a mosquito bite or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the exact energy is that I'm seeing of this mosquito. Perhaps it's about, mosquitoes. They are, they feed off people's, time, energy, blood, that sort of thing. So perhaps it's about that, a parasite kind of energy from the first option that you need to, see it as you're having a lucky escape from it. Okay, we'll just leave it there, Libra. I hope something resonated for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Good luck with this situation, my beautiful Libra. Love and light.